I often get the question, how do you do it all? My response is planning. So I have a plan for everything. Now, the plan may change, it may have to be altered, but there is always an original plan. That plan can include planning my day, planning where my money goes, and all the things, right? In this video, I'm sharing with you how I plan my 24 hours as a single mother, as a full time teacher, as a part time online teacher, as a family support coach, and as an aspiring entrepreneur. So, if this is the type of content that you're interested in learning about, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you join the Edupreneur Diaries community. Hello, everyone. I'm Kimberly. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. If this is your first time here, I hope that you find this content helpful, and I would love for you guys to drop a salute emoji in the comments to let me know that you are a newbie to my channel. On this channel, we talk about ways to unlock your financial freedom by incorporating 3 essentials into your daily routine that will help you level up your life so that you can live the life that you deserve. Those skills are planning, productivity, and personal finance. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram where I also share additional tips and inspiration around these 3 skills. And I am excited to announce that I have a new website that officially launches on July the 1st, 2022. But you can go ahead and visit the website right now. So take a sneak peek, grab you a freebie, and sign up for my monthly newsletters. Also, stick around to the end of this video for a special freebie that I'm giving away for my YouTube viewers. Now, let's get into the content. First, there are a few tools that I use in my life that help me plan my day. So these tools also help me stay organized and just to be more productive. Now, this video specifically talks about Google Calendar, but I do want to share with you all some other resources that I really love. The first one is the Live Rich Planner. This one is by the Budget Mom. I use this one all the time because it has a monthly spread, it has a weekly spread. There's a section for meal planning and planning out your grocery list. There's a personal finance section. You can write down your goals and all the things. Okay. So this one I really love. The next one is the Out of Chaos Planner. This one I just stumbled across on Amazon. Now I use this one the most, I'm going to be honest. And I think it's because of the different sections that it has. I'm able to write down my different categories. Now, it's supposed to be a planner for, children and their classes, but I use it in a different way. So I have like my appointment section, my workouts, all of my jobs, my business, everything. So anytime I want to write something down for the day, I use this Out of Chaos Planner. And remember, I'm going to link all these things in the description below. Next, we have habit trackers. Now, I love Canva, and I've come across some habit trackers that I've been printing off and putting into my binder and using on a daily basis. And I simply write down everything that I want to do throughout the day. I have like a morning routine and a nightly routine, and of course, my daytime routine for my full-time job. But I write these things down on the habit tracker. And each day I just go through and see that I accomplished all of them, see what I did not accomplish, and try to do better the next day. So habit trackers are very beneficial to planning or to being more productive. Now, next up, we have Trello. So I used to use Trello a couple of years ago. I think this is a great tool for planning. If you haven't heard of Trello, definitely check it out. It's kind of a project management tool, but you can use it in so many different ways. So check that one out. And then I have 2 more that I'm trying to learn about this summer. That's going to be Notion and ClickUp. I think I'm going to like these 2, but I'm not sure yet because I haven't learned the programs yet. But when I do, I will definitely give you guys an update. So comment below and let me know what you use to plan your day. Now, this can be a physical planner, this can be a digital planner, or a digital download that you simply print off and insert into a binder or an art notebook or whatever. Also, you guys, I want you to add a key emoji in the comments because we are unlocking our financial freedom and getting organized through some type of planner or calendar that we want to incorporate in our lives. So this can help us stay organized with our finances too, because once you organize your 24 hours, then that's going to kind of merge over into your finances. So let's talk about this in the comments below. So I'm going to show you my Google Calendar, but before I do, I want to show you some of the ones that are online just by doing a simple Google search, just so that you can see that all these calendars look differently. It's just going to be your own preference, right? But not only do I want to talk about how a Google Calendar can help you plan your 24 hours, but I also want you to see how it can also help you plan your finances, right? So what is Google Calendar? It is a free, and I do repeat, free time management and scheduling calendar service developed by Google, right? It allows you to keep track of your day. It's going to allow you to just schedule your meeting deadlines, visualize your schedule, and also remind you of important events because you can go through and set up notifications. Now, you can also share these calendars with other people. So as I scroll through here, I'm just simply going to click on these, you guys. These are just ones that I see when I search Google Calendar. Look at the colors. Look at the time blocks. Okay, so it just depends on how detailed you want to get with your calendar. All right, let's see. And I'm just clicking. You guys can do the same thing by searching Google Calendar. Okay, let's look at this one. Not necessarily Google Calendar, but here we go. All right, now, so how can this help you with your finances? You can schedule your payment due dates on your calendar. You can also schedule your annual subscriptions, which is what I like to do because I forget. If you're only paying them once a year, you tend to forget. So you can schedule when they're supposed to be renewed, or maybe you need a reminder to cancel it, in 30 days or 60 days or 90 days. Also, if you want to schedule a time to sit down and update your budget, you can put that in your calendar, as well as, of course, your daily routines, habits, appointments, birthdays, and all the things, right? Okay, so what do you need to do to start a calendar? Well, that's very simple. You need a Gmail account, okay? You need a Gmail address. And then once you get that, it's going to allow you to have access to all of the Google applications. So you will simply, create a Google account, put in your first name, your last name, decide what you want the handle to be. Also, you would need to come up with a password and then just go through the steps to create the account. It should be fairly easy to do for you to follow those steps. Now, what about the benefits of having a Google Calendar? We've already said you can set reminders and notifications, but you can also access the Google Calendar on your computer, which is where I tend to input my information. But there's also an app, which is perfect because you can get those reminders and notifications on your phone. Notice right here, you guys, this is the number 11 productivity app in the App Store. Okay, number 11. So a good thing to do also, if you're trying to be more productive, you can go through the App Store and just see what the top 10 productivity apps are. And you can kind of start there if you're trying to be a better planner and to be more productive, right? So definitely, if you are using Google Calendar or if you want to start using it, I highly recommend downloading the app so that you can get these notifications and events on your phone. So if I scroll down here, you can see what this would look like when you look at it on your phone. And it also just gives you some ideas of what you can do. So manage tasks, create schedules and meetings. And then you can also integrate your work schedule, your personal schedule, school if you're in school, right? You can also add other calendars. So if people share their calendars with you, that can be added. You can get those notifications as well. All right, so I'm going to scroll down here so you guys can see the ratings. Overall, I like it. I haven't had any issues with it. Now, there was a time that I did not want to use a digital calendar. I really only wanted my physical planner, and that's all I wanted, but I've come to like Google Calendar a lot. So now let me show you my Google Calendar. So this is the end of May, and if you're looking at the Google Calendar for me, everything is grayed out because we are now at the end of May. So if the date has passed, it's going to be grayed out. So I'm going to scroll over to June just so that everything is not grayed out. All right, so I'll start over here on the left hand side and just show you some of the calendar categories that I have here. Personal, I have bills, birthdays, Edupreneur Diaries, which is my business that I'm really trying to get up and running this year. I've had some ideas, but I'm just now really starting to, push through those and see what happens. So support the channel, and if you like the content, support what I have coming up. I do have an Etsy shop, and then Gavs is my part-time job, so I have that category. Get stuff done, I have that category. I also have iTech on Demand. Now let me just say, iTech on Demand is my other YouTube channel. It's geared toward teachers. I am a teacher, so on this channel I am going through some different websites just showing teachers how you can use these in the classroom. All right, so I do have an instructional technology background, and that's what this channel is about. So if you are a teacher and you're watching me right now, go over, check out iTech on Demand, see if you like it. If you do, feel free to subscribe and leave me a comment on the video, right, or on a video. KDP, so I've mentioned to you guys that I am a publisher. I do have a video on how I started publishing on Amazon low content notebooks. I really like creating these notebooks, so I think it's something that I'm going to continue to do. So that is one of the categories. Kylan Tyree is my son. He's 15, so of course he's a category on here. A lot of times I do have to set reminders when he has things going on because he's very involved and active. My morning routine, MSU. MSU is the college that I attended and still currently attend, Mississippi State University. Although I do not live in Mississippi anymore, I am from Mississippi, but I'm currently in Georgia. My night routine, parent conferences, Peloton, and you guys, I incorporate all things on this calendar, whether it's work, personal, or whatever, just because I like it all in one place. Self-care is here. TPT is my Teachers Pay Teachers store. So again, if you are a teacher, you can go over to my store. It's called Plan Like a Boss. Plan Like a Boss. Okay. VMS is my middle school that I teach at full time. Weekly Reset. This is something new that I'm trying to do this summer. And so we'll see how that goes. I'm trying to do some weekly resets. And then Wix is my website that you guys, listen, I know I've mentioned this before in my videos, but I'm really excited about this because I did it by myself. So I'm working on my website. The official launch date is July the 1st, 2022. It's currently up and you can look at it, take a sneak peek. As I mentioned earlier, but just keep in mind the official launch date is July 1st. So I'm trying to move all of my Etsy products and all of my TPT products over to my website, which is what I will be working on in the month of June this summer. There's some other calendars down here at the bottom. The holidays calendar is one that is always checked. This is, I guess, one that is automatically built into Google Calendar. So if I uncheck it, notice the blue holidays will go away. GA 419. My son is in what is it called? Silver Ad Patrol. So I tend to make sure I have that calendar on so I can see when he has to go to Silver Ad Patrol. Dallas Cowboys, I'm a huge fan, so I like to know when the football games are. Mississippi State football, I like to know when that is. And then I'm also in a sorority, Zeta Phi Beta. So I have that calendar there as well. And speaking of sorority, if you are watching and you are a member of Zeta Phi Beta, I do have a planner that I'm currently working on specifically for my sorority sisters. It's a budgeting life planner, and it's called Z Financial Blueprint. You can also check that out on my website. That is hopefully coming soon. Okay, so if we are looking at my calendar, as you see here on the screen, we'll just start with Sundays. Notice on Sundays, I don't have anything on here other than meal prep. I'm trying to make sure that I meal prep every Sunday for the week. I get into the habit to where I will meal prep, like 3-4 weeks in a row, and then I'll fall off. So, I'm just trying to get back in the habit of that because I am also trying to lose weight, right? I'm going to take off the blue holidays because it's repetitive and I don't want to confuse you guys. All right. So we got some holidays coming up. One of the things that I talk about in my budgeting videos is things that you need to remember to budget for each month. So keep that in mind. You can put those things on your calendar, okay? Notice I have a birthday up here, my brother's birthday, even my sorority sister's birthdays are on here. Let's see here. So let's take a look at what my day looks like. Now, this is a day if I were working full time. Now, in the summer, this is going to change. So I'll change June and July to fit me and my availability for summer. I just haven't done it just yet. Okay. So I start out at 5:30 in the morning with breakfast and green tea. So I don't drink coffee, but I like my green tea with a little honey. Okay. Then I have my prayer journal, my budget update, shower. I'm going to click on show 7 more so you guys can see the rest. Get dressed. I then go to my full-time job teaching. I come home. I get home around 4:30. That's when I will eat dinner. And then I have me time at 5 o'clock. So I try to make sure I spend an hour just doing nothing. Just sitting, watching TV or whatever, just laying in the bed. Okay. So I try to make sure I do that every day if possible. But sometimes that doesn't happen, right? My son may have an event to go to after school or something like that. And then that means the plan has to be altered. But that's okay. But for the most part, I'm sticking to my schedule. 6 o'clock, I have my part-time job routine. And then 8 o'clock is where I will spend my time trying to do something related to Edupreneur Diaries. Now, if I click on Edupreneur Diaries, you can see a more detailed list of things that I may want to work on. It can be YouTube videos, affiliate marketing, which is something I'm trying to get into, Etsy printables, TPT printables, KDP notebooks, working on my blog that I'm trying to do, Pinterest marketing, Instagram marketing. I'm not a big social media posting person, so I've really been trying to make sure that I post to social media. Then we have brain dump. So I have a notebook where I write down everything that I think of because I have so many ideas in my brain. So I have my brain dump notebook. So maybe that time consists of just doing the brain dump, working on my Wix website, making sure I have my business binder together as far as for taxes when that time comes around, or business credit card. I may have to do something with that, make sure I have everything in order with my finances on my business account, which is checking, savings, and credit card, right? So these are some things that I can possibly work on during this time from 8 o'clock p.m. till 9:30. Let's go back there. So the last thing here is my night routine at 9:30. So that consists of maybe prayer, reading, my facial cleansing, whatever it is. Now, podcast, I have not started a podcast. I don't even know why I have that on there. Maybe that's something that I want to do. So maybe that's why I put it on there. All right. So that's kind of my day, you all. That's how I do it all. And I always get the question, how do you work this job and that job? Now, what's not on here that you don't see on the weekends, you all, I'm also a family support coach. So I do transport I transport foster children when they have to, meet with their biological parents or whatnot. So I do that on the side, but I really pick and choose what weekends I want to do that. So, it's not necessarily on the calendar. I write it on my physical calendar when I decide to accept a job, right? Now let's talk about the weekends. On the weekends, I simply have my Peloton workout, my Live Rich Planner, which I've talked to you guys about in some previous videos, which is the Budget Moms Live Rich Planner. And then I spend some time on iTech On Demand, which is the other YouTube channel. Okay? So that's kind of it, you all. This may change in August when school starts back. I may go in here and decide, hey, I want to switch this up a little bit. And, so we'll see what happens, right? Now, one thing that I do want to talk about before we go is my vacation that I have coming up in June. So I always take a girls trip every summer, but we have not done it in 2 years because of COVID. So I am going to San Juan, Puerto Rico on June the 5th. You can see that here on my calendar. And I think I'm going to do a San Juan spending diary, you guys. I really want to talk about the money that I spend while I'm on the trip. Also, how much did my flight cost, and things like that. So I think I'm going to do that. So look out for that one if you're interested in that video. So I'm super excited about this vacation. I'll try to do some videos so I can come back and do, a little vlog, something I've never done before. We'll see. Okay. Now, I want to take the time to encourage those of you who are looking to be more productive and to get more done throughout the day. You can do this. All you need is some type of tool that's going to help you get started. So, comment below, I'm ready, if you are ready to plan your 24 hours and get more done along the way. All right? All right, so no matter how many different hats you wear, you can do this. Also, y'all, don't forget to drop a key emoji and share what tools you are using to plan your day. I'm really interested to see how you all are planning. And if you are just trying to start planning, let us know that as well below. As promised, if you stuck around to the end of the video, I want to give you access to my ultimate checklist to plan your 24 hours. This is simply a freebie, link down below. The checklist provides you with some simple steps that you need to take in order to get started, and also the links to the products that I use and that I love that allow me to plan and stay organized. Now, if you are the type of person that prefers to keep track of your daily routine and plan your day using simply a lined notebook, then check out my new productivity diary. It's currently available on Amazon. As always, if you've made it this far in the video, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, like this video, subscribe to support my channel, and hit the notification bell so that you know every time Edupreneur Diaries posts a new video. Thanks for watching.